Are you ready to receive healing on the sacred geometry of your cells? I hope so, because that's what we'll be doing in this video. Hello and welcome, beautiful soul. It's so good to see you here. It's so good to be together. Are you ready to receive healing on the sacred geometry of your cells? I hope so, because that's what we'll be doing in this video. And before we get to that, let me ask you to subscribe to this channel, to give this video a like, and to share it with people that you may know that could benefit from this video. My name is Inge van Stralen, and I am a Pleiadian Lightworker. I help Lightworkers connect to their multidimensional selves and to embody their multidimensional self so they can truly live their life's purpose here on earth, to live their soul mission. And I do that through one-on-one sessions, workshops, meditations, and online programs. And if you're interested in working with me, I will put the information in the description box below. And you can also follow me on Instagram, and I will put that in the description box as well. All right, that's all out of the way. Now let's get going. I talk about embodiment a lot because actually that is what we're here to do with these frequencies. You know, one of the most important things that we are here to do as light workers is to embody these new frequencies. And what do we mean by embodying it? Two things, two ways of looking at it. Embodiment can be, just these beautiful energies, the wonderful high vibrational information, to make it your own and start living it. Start putting it into action. So it's not enough to float around and connect and be all light and love and then come back into your body and just, ignore it. It's about embodiment, is about receiving that information and putting it into action, into the world. And sometimes we cannot do that because of wounds and traumas, in this life or in a past life, beliefs or contracts that we may be carrying around. All these things keep us from really applying these higher vibrational energies and that knowledge. And so to embody that. The second thing that we're talking about when we're talking about embodiment is really to pull these higher energies in, these high vibrations, to really pull them into your body and to fill your body with them, with these beautiful vibrations, and to let them fill your cells and, well, your whole system actually. So, and sometimes, when you do that, you can really feel it and you just feel so wonderful. But at least I say you, but actually I should be saying I always feel, after a while, I feel it slipping away. I cannot seem to embrace it fully, to embody it fully for longer periods of time. And it's something that, I'm working on. And I know a lot of light workers have the same issue. But that is what we're supposed to do, to get that high vibrational energy into ourselves. And, to connect with our higher vibrational selves and really draw that energy in and to live like that. Because if we are in that state, if we anchor those frequencies in our bodies, these amazing light beings can connect with us on a deeper level. It's like they can ground through us, and through us, through our anchoring that energy, they receive permission to act on our behalf in the higher dimensions. So to really help us and help this planet and help humanity through this transitional phase. So it is important to embody those frequencies. And if we're doing that, we're helping all those amazing light beings, all those light forces that are here for us. So that's what we'll be working on today, to be able to embody, to draw in more of that higher vibrational self energy. And how we do that is sacred geometry has built, is the foundation of everything in our body, and not just our body. It's, you know, it's the foundation of everything around us. Like all the energies, all the frequencies have this sacred geometry element to it, or fundamentals to it. And in our cells, you know, when they're healthy and the sacred geometry is sound, there is this flow, this circulation of energy, you know, this spin of energy in our cells. And it's like every cell is a universe on itself, in itself. And it has that spin in it. And it has that vibration in it. So through that spin, it can draw in the frequencies. It can draw in more and more higher vibrations. We're gonna restore that spin through restoring the sacred geometry. And we're not going to do that on our own. We'll have help from the Pleiadian Emissaries of Light and the Sirian Emissaries of Light. And of course, our higher self will help us, will be right there next to us to infuse more higher self energy into ourselves. The Sirian Emissaries of Light are very much connected to sacred geometry. So when we're working with sacred geometry, very often they step in and they come and offer their expertise, as they're really connected to sacred geometry. And we will be asking the Pleiadian and the Sirian Emissaries of Light for a cellular it's a mouthful. A cellular sacred geometry recalibration chamber of lights. Yeah. All right. Again, a cellular sacred geometry recalibration chamber of light. Okay, don't worry about it too much. I will guide you through it so you don't have to remember. All right. A chamber of light is, just very quickly, because I don't want to talk too much. I always talk too much, but it's okay. So a chamber of light is this energetic structure that will be put around your energy field. And in that chamber of light, certain frequencies are in place. So the Pleiadian Emissaries of Light and the Sirian Emissaries of Light can work on you, can actually access your cells and the sacred geometry of your cells on a deeper level. So it opens up, it contains a frequency that opens up your cells, this specific chamber of light. All right. And okay, and then they will recalibrate your cells and the spin of your cells to your own vertical alignment. Wow. Oh my gosh, I'm excited. So, yeah, let's get to it. Make yourself comfortable, lie down, sit down, just as long as you're uninterrupted for about 15 minutes, I think, or maybe a little longer. It's okay. I'll take a sip of water and then we'll get started. All right. Okay, we start with breathing. Take a couple of breaths. Breathe in and breathe out. And again, breathe in and breathe out. And breathe into your feet and into your legs. And when you breathe out, you release everything that is ready to be released. And breathe into your hips, your pelvis, your lower back. Fill it with breath and release. Breathe into your back, your spinal column. Breathe into your belly and your chest. Breathe into your arms, into your fingers. Release on your exhale. Breathe into your neck and your throat. And release. Your head. And your pineal gland. Breathe into it. And release. And ground yourself. And if you're familiar with Pleiadian Lightwork, you can use your grounding cord from your first or your second chakra. And if not, you just use your own method that you're familiar with. And if you don't have a method yet, you can grow roots out of the soles of your feet, out of your tailbone, into the earth. And breathe in, breathe into your grounding cord or into your roots, knowing that you're connected with the earth, with Mother Earth. And use your breath to pull in earth energy and fill your whole body with earth energy. And I call upon the Pleiadian Emissaries of Light And I ask them to join us in our individual energetic spaces. And I ask them to clear our spaces and put a protective circle around our spaces, and to fill it with their love, their light, their guidance, and to connect our individual spaces to form one big energetic circle. And I ask them for a protective circle around our energetic space. Archangel Michael of light and love, I welcome you, and I ask you to seal this space with your sword of truth. And I call upon the Dolphin Star Temple Higher Council of Light and Love, and I ask them to transform our space into a sacred Dolphin Star Temple healing space. And I ask for the crystalline pillars to be put around our circle. And I set the intention that we will use this meditation for our personal growth and to make the world a better place. So be it, so be it, so be it. And I call upon the Pleiadian and Emissaries of Light, the Sirian Emissaries of Light, and the Andromedan Emissaries of Light. And I ask them for the following cones of light to be placed above and below our auras and above and below our energetic space. The interdimensional cones of light, the evolutionary cones of light, the intergalactic cones of light, and the earth cones of light. Take a few moments to feel the energies and to feel your energy shifting with these cones of light that will help you connect to your vertical axis. And then I invite our higher selves to join us and to stand before us and connect with us. A heart connection from their hearts to our hearts. And open your heart and feel the love, the respect, and the acceptance. And if you're familiar with Pleiadian Lightwork, this is the moment to pull in your high self connections. And if not, just focus on the beautiful sensation of love in your heart. And we ask our higher self to connect our heart all the way through the dimensions to the home of our higher self in the 6th dimension, and to connect it to the light heart of Mother Earth, the Earth Star Crystal. And feel the connection, feel the love. And then I invite the Pleiadian Emissaries of Light and the Sirian Emissaries of Light to join us in our individual spaces around us. And I ask them for a cellular sacred geometry recalibration chamber of light around our energetic field. So Pleiadian and Sirian Emissaries of Light, I ask for a cellular sacred geometry recalibration chamber of light around our energetic fields. And we take a moment to experience the shift in energy when we're being placed in this chamber of light. And you can already feel the energy in your cells shifting. And your higher self puts a big, it looks like a treasure chest in front of you. And it opens this chest, and it's magnetic, and it will magnetize all the fear out of your cells, all the fear that has to do with not being safe in your body, not being able to trust your own body. Not being able to trust the process in your cells. All the fear that we still carry through past lives, from this life, and that we take on from the energies around us. All the fear that is being transmitted currently, that our bodies are not a safe place, that our bodies are not strong, that you cannot rely on your body. All that fear, give it to that treasure chest, that big box that is magnetizing all that fear from your cells. And while that happens, the Pleiadian and Sirian emissaries of light are working on your cells to restore the energy flow, to restore the sacred geometry in your cells. And keep feeling, keep breathing to those places in your body that you feel the energy is stuck. Or maybe the Pleiadians and Sirians are telling you to focus on that specific place in your body. Okay, and they're telling me we need to take this one step further, that we need to release the beliefs that caused all those fears. So the belief that our body is not a safe space, that we cannot trust our bodies to heal itself. We cannot trust our bodies to contain knowledge. So what we'll do is we'll take a big piece of paper and take a pen and write on that piece of paper. Just visualize it or know that it's happening. All those beliefs. And maybe they're not so much your beliefs, but they have been put there where you're picking them up from the people around you, from the society that we're living in. It's the fear, it's the beliefs that are being constantly transmitted. So write it down, all those beliefs, on that piece of paper. My body is not a safe space. I cannot trust the processes of my body. I cannot trust my cells to take care of me, to regenerate. My body is dangerous. And whatever beliefs you may find in your cells that you have picked up, or that you are being called to transform for humanity, write them down on that piece of paper. And all the words will start to glow. And that glow will magnetize all the residual energy from your cells that have to do with all these beliefs. So it's not just the fear, but it's also the beliefs themselves that are being removed from your cells, from your body. And when all the energy from those cells, from those beliefs, are contained in that piece of paper, in those words, we'll take a stamp, a rubber stamp with red ink that says cancel or void, whatever works for you. You stamp it across those words: cancel, void, not valid. We don't do that anymore. You take that piece of paper into your hands, you tear it up, and you throw it into a fire in the middle of our circle. We let all those beliefs transmute, and all the energy that it takes with it. And meanwhile, the Pleiadian and Sirian emissaries of light are still working on the sacred geometry and the spin of your cells. Keep breathing, keep receiving. And then your higher self closes the chest with all those fears in it. And it transforms it, transmutes it. And from the house of your higher self, the home of your higher self in the sixth dimension, comes a radiant beam of light, your essence energy, through the dimensions, and it enters your body at your crown chakra, and it fills your whole body, all the cells. It connects all the cells with this higher self energy, this pure connection. Your vertical axis. And it fills your cells. And it connects you to Mother Earth. That radiant beam of light all the way from the house of your higher self, through the dimensions, through your body, all the way to the light heart of Mother Earth, to align you, to connect you with your vertical axis. And your cells start spinning, start connecting to that vertical axis and to receive the energy, to receive the codes, the frequencies. And then we thank our higher selves, the Pleiadian and Sirian emissaries of light. And we ask for that chamber of light to be removed. And I call upon Saint Germain of light and love, and I ask him for a violet flame around our energy fields, so that we can integrate. We are a little better protected while we integrate. This new energy in our cells. Breathe into your body, breathe into your cells. Feel the movement in your cells. Feel the spin, the circulation, all aligned. And breathe in and breathe out. And then I thank all those wonderful light beings that were here. Thank you, Pleiadian emissaries of light, Sirian emissaries of light, higher selves, Archangel Michael of light and love, Saint Germain of light and love, the Dolphin Star Temple Higher Council of light and love. Thank you so much. And I ask them to remove all the energetic structures, so that we're all in our own energetic space again. And breathe in into your body. Feel your body. Feel the cells. And really keep the focus inside for a while. Breathe in one more time. And breathe out. All right. Beautiful soul. Thank you so much for joining me here. I feel so much lighter, and it's, gosh, how am I gonna put this into words? It's always difficult to put these sensations into words, but very often when you ground really deeply or really are into your body, really sinking into your body, it can create some sort of heaviness. And this time, it doesn't do that. Through this process, I don't feel that heaviness. I just feel a certain, well, lightness. So as if there's more breath. And they're telling me that, that is also because there was this fear of, being in that body, trusting that body. So really, when your cells are aligned, recalibrated to your vertical axis, it's so, yeah, so much easier, and yeah, easier to be in that body. All right, I'll stop talking. You enjoy yourself, let it integrate, and let me know what you thought. And if you have any comments or questions, let me know. Just put a comment here and I will get back to you. All right, don't forget to subscribe, to like, and to share. Bye bye, lovely soul.